Hello everyone, it's Nessa here and you all are welcome to Nessa Growth and More. If this is your first time coming across my channel, this is me saying thank you so much for stopping by. Please, after watching this video, don't make it to be your last, and also click on the subscription button, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to watch every other of my video. Other than that, this is me saying you're welcome. If this is not your first time seeing my video, this is me saying thank you so much. Thank you for always sticking with me. I truly appreciate you all. So on today's video, when I saw this video on Instagram, I was like, mothers, we can do better. I know that you see, when you are angry with that child for maybe the child have done what you asked or he or she not to do, and at that moment, if you want to discipline them, if you even want to use the backhand, you use it anyhow, not even knowing where it will land. But please, in our attempt, or let me say in our way to correct our children, even though if we are angry, we should just be careful with the way we handle them, because at times we just end up leaving them with a permanent mark, a permanent torture, a permanent trauma that maybe they will grow up lamenting and telling their children, and maybe these children, they will never even forgive us as mothers or you as a mother because of the way you discipline them or handle them. You know, we African parents, African parents and their discipline is just different. The way they discipline or the way we discipline our children is totally different. But when we are trying to discipline, we should just be careful that they are little children, in as much as they can shall provoke. So I saw this video online. I will allow you guys to watch the video. Let me read what the video is all about. So a lady came online complaining what her mom did to her, and trust me, it's shocking. It's heartbreaking. So let me just quickly read it. She cut my finger with a razor blade for stealing milk. Let me just read everything. Lady recalls strict childhood discipline from her mother. A lady has shared what she described as strict and unusual discipline experience she went through while growing up under her mother's care. Speaking in a video, she said one of the earliest incidents happened when she was about 5 or 6 years old, after she allegedly stole milk from the dining table. According to her, her mother have repeatedly warned her about it, but she did not listen. She claimed that when she was caught, she was punished physically, including being tied to a bunk bed and flogged, and in another instance, her finger was injured with a razor blade, and pepper was also applied into her eyes. So she stole milk. According to her mom has been telling her, don't touch this milk, and she was little, just 5 to 6 years. So I will still say she was little, she's little. So her mom had been warning her not to steal milk or eat milk from the house, and that day she went ahead, she ate the milk again, and then her mom caught her. After the mom tied her, you see this bunk, if you've been to a boarding house, it's all these iron bed that are always up and down. The mom tied her to the bunk, flog her very well. After flogging her, the mom now used razor blade to cut her finger. The mom now puts pepper in her eyes. 5 to 6 years old. Let me just continue. The lady also spoke about a household rule which all children were required to submit their phones by 6 p.m. with no access allowing at night. She further recounted another incident where she said she and her siblings were flogged after their mother returned home to a scattered house, and she claimed she had asthma, attacks during the punishment. See, like I say, these children, they can tempt someone, but we just have to be careful if we want to punish our children, because someone that have asthma, you are beating the person, putting pepper in the person's eye, cutting finger and everything. What if the asthma choke her and she's not able to make it? What will you now say? You will regret it for the rest of your life as a parent. In as much as you are saying that, oh, the child was stubborn and I was just punishing the child. I feel there's some punishment that we can give our children that it will not involve us touching them physically, all this tying to a bone, cutting finger, putting pepper in the eye. Others even go as far as putting pepper even in private part to punish children. I feel we Africans, or I feel some parents just overdo this thing of punishing children. Anyway, let me finish reading the whole thing. She also said her first menstrual experience was handled independently, that's by herself, because she was afraid to inform her mother immediately. But when it was later discovered, she was punished for not speaking up. You see all this punishment, all this beating. I just feel at times we just make our children to just withdraw. They will not communicate with us. See a lady, she was even scared of telling her mom when she even saw her first menstrual period, because trust me, most kids that grew up back home then, in those, maybe how will I put it, maybe they are now in their 50s or 40s or 30s. Most of those kids, when they start their period at the age of 10 or 11, even if they tell their parents will still beat them that you are sport, why did you see it so early, stuff like that. So she was even scared of even telling her mom. But when her mom later found out, the mom still like punish her for not telling earlier, and actually she was scared of telling. That was why she did not tell. Oh my God. According to her, relationships were also strictly controlled in the home. As she claimed, she and her siblings were not allowed to have boyfriend or partners until their mid-20s. Despite her experience, she stated that she loved her parents and acknowledged that they provide her with education, care, and basic necessity. She added that she believed their actions were intended as discipline, even though she still reflects on them with mixed feeling. And that is just it. Like, of course, she will reflect on it with mixed feeling, because it's what you can never forget. Like a punishment of your mom, like cutting your finger with razor blade, putting pepper in your eyes, like even beating you when because you saw your period, and so many other punishment. This is what we like live with these children like forever. Do you get? That's what I'm trying to say. So as parents, in as much as we want to like discipline these children, like we should just do it with caution. Like we should still do it with love. Like, do you get? For her, she still love her parents. She saw it as discipline, in as much as something it might be affecting her now, for her to still like have it in her head, and for her to see it now that it was not really like something good and all that. But she still acknowledged the fact that they were just trying to discipline them, and she still acknowledged the fact that at least her parents like care for her education, like maybe providing the basic needs and the security that they need and everything. So this is just a good girl. I will just put it that way. I will allow you all to listen to the video from her, but please parents, let us just be a little bit easy on these children when we want to correct them. Even me as a mother talking, like if they vex me too much, like if they vex have reached here, there are some things that maybe I will just do, or the way I will handle it, and I'll be like, no, this was too hard. But please, at the end of the day, let us all know that kids will always be kids. But just like the Bible say, is it spare the rod and spoil the child? So yeah, just discipline them in a way that we not leave them with bruises, with mark, with torture, with trauma, with like mixed feeling, and with them like wondering, was I ever loved at home? Thank you so much for watching this video from the beginning to the end. Leave a comment down below. Do you believe in strict parenting, or you just believe in like love, care, just a little punishment, but not so to this extent of pepper, razor, cutting and tying people, or starving them the whole day? I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Please like my video, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.
Things my mother did to me when I was young, that was sent you guys into a freaking coma, like you would even die, like die literally. When I was 5, I mean 6 years old, I stole milk from the dining table, and my mom got really pissed. I feel like she must have warned me a lot about stealing milk from the dining table, but like I didn't really, listen to her or something. So there was this time I stole milk when I was 5, and when she caught me, she cut my fingers with a razor blade. Like she cut like the side with a razor blade, and then she tied me to my sister's bunk bed and flogged me. She also put pepper in my eyes. So it's a law in my house to always submit our phone by 6 p.m. So as soon as it's 6 p.m., we all submit our phones and collect it around 8 next day. We can't have our phone at night. So I wake up early for prayers. There was a time my mom came back from work. The house was really scattered. She got pissed and started flogging everyone in the house. And since I was the elder sister, she flogged me very well to the extent I had my first asthma attack. Mind you, I don't have asthma. I've never had asthma. It was never recorded that I had asthma. But that day I had my first asthma attack. I remember the first time I had my first period. I think I was in dress that time. And I didn't tell my mom. I was scared. I was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding, that kind of thing. But like, I didn't tell my mom. I figured out how to use a menstrual pad and I did it myself. Next day, when my mom found out, she beat me. Yeah, she literally beat me because I didn't tell her. And I hear other people saying, oh my God, my mom celebrated me. My mom beat the shit out of me, guy. My mom beats me. Damn. So I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend. My siblings are not allowed to have partners till like 25. So I'm supposed to sit in this house and wait till my middle 20s. And my husband is just going to appear. I'm like, oh my God, I found the flower in your garden and I'm here to plug it. That's how it is in my house. You're not allowed to even bring boys over. We're going to die if we do that. Don't get me wrong. I love my mommy. I love my daddy. I love my parents. They have provided me all the necessities of life. I've gone to the best schools. I've eaten the best meals. I have lived a very good life. So I love my parents. I feel like this is just their way of disciplining us. Like, they just want us to be good kids. So I just want to believe, that this is how it is.